games that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Louisiana Raging Cajuns and the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Well, guys, the Raging Cajuns head coach told me pregame. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance. But consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Cajuns ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. Redemption might be on their mind as they took a whipping the last time these two squared off.
They sure did, Reese, and their best players made a lot of mistakes the last time out, especially on offense. David, it's really important in this one. The stars have to play like stars. They got to stat it up, and they got to start fast.
Yeah, and they got to remember what happened. They got to remember the celebration, the on-field antics, the social media, all of it that came with it. The embarrassment of last time. So, yes, your big players, they got to play big, especially in these rivalry games.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Dropping back, it's Mendez. On a little time, lets it go. Finds his target. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And, man, that's the last thing these fans wanted to see because they needed a reason to cheer to start this football game. 2 games in a row, they've lost, a little bit down. The newspapers, the press clippings, none of it's really positive. So they wanted to start fast, give them something to cheer about, and they did the exact opposite. They go 3 and out, and now the fans are restless already.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Passed for more than 350 yards and 3 touchdowns in his last game. Split backs here. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Look out! And they got it.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Down he goes. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. The Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Going to field this one in tight quarters. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking for a man, it's Mendez. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive and that can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's 2 thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also Understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation, backed up, close to their own end zone.
He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to take it back. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Backfield, he'll lose 3 on the play.
And talking to the coaching staff, they were worried about this. Are you going to take your opponents lightly? Do you have the maturity? At first drive, Palmer, you saw it, man. 3 and out, punt. Now another negative play. Palmer, they need something, man. They need some juice. They got to get their heads right and get some excitement going. I know they're a better team, but right now, rough start.
Yeah, they're sleepwalking a little bit here early in this game, but I also think we got to give credit.
He tries to take the top off. Makes a deep grab. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Louisiana Tech starts this drive as the offense goes on the attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. On the option. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Turning it on. He's at the 50. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking downfield, it's Mendez. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Gets the back moving. On the run, it's Palmer. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the counter. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man. Touchdown, Lola. Made the grab and then did the rest himself
shows off the hands first, got to make the catch first, does the rest, walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. Hits inside, it's Thurman. Tackled way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7. And the Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's McClung. He's going for the big play. Leaping grab for a big gain. All the way across the 50, into plus territory, and finally stopped at the 43. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. On the move. Swamped immediately.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Out wide left, it's Thurman. Oh, he's got some space. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Second down, gonna throw it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back to pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running so I can just put some kind of hit on you. Nope. Steps out of bounds.
Rush right in his face. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. A great catch and run for 6. He stood tall in the pocket, held his ground, and delivered a strike despite taking that hit.
I'm impressed with this quarterback, boy. In the pocket like that, you've got all these bodies. Guys are trying to grab you, and guys are trying to shield your vision downfield. He knew he was going to get popped. And he was able to stand in the pocket calmly and deliver a strike downfield.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls it. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking for the edge. Keeps it on the option. Shakes off the defender. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Bulldogs racing to the line in a hurry up.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Running with the fullback. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back has it. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Out wide right, it's Riley. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's McClung. Extending the play. Slings it downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They make the stop, but this turnover will not stand as it's going to be a roughing the passer call. That is a huge break for this offense. Instead of the turnover, roughing the passer, and you've still got the football. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Left side is Thurman. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Back to pass on 2nd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he slides down, and he got just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, going to throw it. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Right side, it's Howard. Across the 35. Defense coming up with a huge stop, perhaps to force a field goal that would make it a 2-possession game. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Straight ahead, it's Brooks. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. The corners are walked up tight. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Trying to get the corner. And he should have enough for a Louisiana Tech first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's 3rd down and short. The QB makes the pitch. Good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the first down.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the fullback. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Mendez. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Louisiana. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6. And he pumps it up inside the 20. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He's past the marker. There he goes to the right. The 40. Inside the 30. 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
On the return, it's Best. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Goes high to pull it in. Down inside the 35, stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. And to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
To throw, it's McClung. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Fires to the big fella. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Across the 10. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cajuns. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Curry. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Drops back on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They're all over him. Gets rid of it.
You just got to finish the play. If you're the wide receiver, you got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Soft spot in the middle. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And this one is perfect. They're forced to settle for the field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Looking downfield, it's McClung. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down and run. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And
oh, there's an alley on the left. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Selling the fake. Rushes on. Trying to make magic on the scramble. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run. And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. After the run, now to throw. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Got his man out of the backfield. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Looking for a gap. It's Brooks. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Keeps it himself. Pulls it on the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Bulldog.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of the speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They're going to test the right side with this one. Stopped right there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Takes the handoff. It's Howard. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up into...
Makes the catch, and he's free. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Oh, pressure's coming. Just gets rid of that one.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Raging Cajuns are flying down the field. Quarterback keeps it. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Now on 2nd down. To the air. It's McClung. Out wide left. It's Thurman. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. The Raging Cajuns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Had to throw it before he wanted. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Raging Cajuns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns! And they take it in for 6 more points. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Just taking me, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Reels it in. Powers through the defender.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. Somebody catch it, big fella.
On the option. Quarterback keep. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Back to pass. It's Mendez. Takes a hit as he fires. Good job just to get rid of that one.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds.
There he goes. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Louisiana. He got a step and just dusted the field. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry.
It's a running room. Past the 30. The tag. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulldog. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Finds a crease. It's Howard. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to pass. It's McClung. Flips it out in the flat. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
They'll go to the fullback. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Raging Cajuns looking to convert on 4th down. Hand off to the fullback. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. And the Raging Cajuns will have it 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Howard. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Rides to the back. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Raging Cajuns back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Shows him the stiff arm. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking for space. It's Howard. Could be an alley. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Pulls it. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Big guy smells it, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. And the extra point was good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Looking downfield, it's Mendez. Left side, it's Brooks. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going.
He's got it all right. Lots of room to run. Inside, touchdown, Bulldogs. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's exactly what this offense needs, man. They need that clock to stop. They need to make big plays and score. Their defense needs to join the party, get some stops, and the passing game continue to be hot, and they might get back in this football game.
The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for the edge. Now the pitch. He's past the sticks. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. All over him immediately. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Motion from the back. Sets his feet. It's McClung. Out wide left, it's Howard. Final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Direct snap. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Quick strike through the air for the score. They are ever closer to win number 10 on the season. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Defensive press coverage. Wants to throw on 1st. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Back to pass, it's Mendez. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots, keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Stepping to the right, trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. 2nd down to the air. Going for 6. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Quick give. It's Howard. There he goes. Only in the hops. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quick give. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Send the tight end in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. There's a crease. The 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Louisiana. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gets the back moving. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success.